Hello, welcome to the Sunday Gardener. It's March, which is a busy time in the gardening, particularly for pruning, and it's a pretty chilly March day. In March, it's the right time to prune clematis and roses, and today, Sunday Gardener, we're looking at pruning clematis. People often put off growing clematis because of the complicated pruning arrangements, but it's really much more straightforward than it seems. The key is you have to know which group of clematis you have, group 1, group 2 or group 3. Now, of course, that's very easy if you're organised, you've kept the plant labels, but most people like myself aren't organised, and you move into different houses and they have clematis and you don't know which they are. So how do you work out which is which? Let's start with group 1. Group 1 really don't need any pruning, so they are the easiest to grow. They are Montana, Alpinas. They are the clematis that flower early in the year, usually April, May time. And if you think about it, given that it's March now, if a plant's going to flower in April or May, there's no point in pruning it because you'd be cutting off all the shoots on which the flowers are growing. So the first thing about group 1 is they don't really need pruning at all, only if they get too big or you want to cut them back, and then immediately after flowering. So that leaves us with groups 2 and 3. How do you know which plant you've got, which group it belongs to? Well, again, it's down to when it flowers. If it flowers in the early part of the summer, then it's a group 2. And if it flowers in the late part of the summer, then it's likely to be a group 3. It's not foolproof, but if you haven't got a plant label and you can't identify it, it's the best way to judge it. The difference between group 2 and group 3 is how hard you prune them. Group 2, you prune down to a framework. Group 3, you prune very hard. And the best way to illustrate that is to look at a group 2 and a group 3 and prune them. And that's what we're going to do now.